Okay, so unfortunately, I couldn't go live today because I just found out that your profile needs at least 1,000 followers to go live. So that kind of pissed me off because I didn't know that. And same for Facebook. I think it's 100. TikTok is maybe 50 in order to go live. But don't worry, I'll get there because I really do want to reach out more to people instead of just doing only reels or posts, because I know lives can be very beneficial to push your business product or whatever you're doing right now to push out to other people that don't follow you. So for the three people that voted discipline and mindset, these are specifically for you instead of the other people that like to watch my things and don't say nothing. But so I want to start off with the mindset first. I can 100% guarantee you that everybody you meet and everybody you surround yourself with has the same mindset as you. Because not only that, you are who you hang around with. Your mindset is very powerful. The way you speak, the way you think, the way you present yourself is all in here. Because whatever you attract, let's say for example, negative. When you're thinking negative, things don't work out for you. Oh, this is miserable. My friends are this, my friends are that, or my job, my whatever. Whatever you think, your mind starts perceiving those things and it becomes reality. So when you switch your diagram into a positive mindset and you're surrounding yourself with people who push you, who want better for you, you'll start noticing little by little things will be different. It will be positive. People push you. They see the best in you. You're surrounded by people who care about you, and then you'll see little by little people's energies around you, they'll start to fade. Because once you start elevating, once you start surrounding yourself with people who obviously want to grow and want to be better than who they are now instead of living in the past. That's what we all do. We live in the past. That's another reason why people's mindsets are very low vibrational, very low energy, because we love to stick with things. Mind you, it doesn't even matter why are you still reflecting the past. That's the number one cause why people don't want to proceed anything further, because they're scared to let go of things. And mind you, holding on to things that no longer matter to you hurt more, so let it go. And yes, it could be difficult to do, to do things like that, but you have to understand, if you really want to see yourself excel or be in a place of abundance, or seeing yourself rising in obviously the things you want in the areas of your life, you're going to have to let that go. Mind you, your mind, it's like 50-50. It's not your friend, but it can be your friend. Because when you can train your mind, because right now, when I was let me get in a little story, because I went to go live, but I was already having this one thought in my head that I kept saying, what if it doesn't work out? What if people start talking bad about you? What if you say the wrong thing? What if you mess up? Okay, what if? That's a lot of what ifs, right? But why, like in my state of mind, I'm like, okay, I was like, hold on. I even had to like shut my mind up real quick, because I said, first of all, why do you care if they judge or not? They're not doing any better. And plus, aren't you excited that they're at least saying something, because they're taking the time out to talk to you, saying if you mess up or not, if you say a certain thing that pisses them off. When you say things that's the truth, people will come after you, say this and say that. That's just because you're masking the things that they don't like about themselves. So when I was writing, I was like, okay, what if I mess up? Who cares if you fucking mess up? That's all part of life. This earth is a school. You're supposed to learn lessons. You're supposed to learn failures. You're supposed to go through things that tear you down, or make you, obviously grow as a person. Because to me, I love failure. I love mistakes, because that reveals to me what I can do better the next time. Obviously, not the same mistake, but it doesn't matter if you mess up, because everybody in this world does the same thing too. Everybody messes up. So for you to think that people expect you to be perfect, you're already lost. You cannot always have that mindset like, okay, I gotta get, of course, preparation is key, because I was already, writing things down of what I wanted to speak about. And all this obviously was supposed to be on the live, but obviously we're gonna get there eventually. I really can't wait to do that. So, that tells me that I have to, keep going more, keep posting my videos, keep posting my, no matter the views, the likes, I want to reach a certain goal, and I'm going to get there regardless. But yeah, everything in the mindset, whatever you think, whatever you have cluttered in your mind, that's something you have to work on. Because the things that we hold on to, like I was saying in the beginning, the things that we hold on to is what's really holding us back. So, what is something that you have to heal, especially in the past? What is something that you have to heal, that that you have to let go, but it's holding you back? That's another thing. So, this is where, self discipline comes in. And self discipline is not the way usually people think. Like, self discipline is like you do things, you take action regardless if you feel like it or not, which is true. But this is what I wrote down, and this is what I was thinking. So It says discipline isn't physical first, it's mental. A scattered mind creates lazy habits, an emotional mind creates inconsistency. A focused mind makes discipline automatic, not forced. So what that tells you, again, it's all in the mind. Discipline is just not obviously it's action, but it's not only physically, it's not physical. Everything is mentality. Everything you perceive, everything you think, everything you feel, that's what you attract. So that's where self-discipline comes in, because whatever you are thinking up here is what you perceive. For example, my room right now is a mess. Sometimes I try to clean, little by little, how I want my things organized. Though all those little things are representations of your mind. Everything that's clutter, everything that's, disorganized. And that's something I have trouble trying to keep things organized. And I'm being open about that. But that's how you know everything in here, everything all starts in the mind. Like, isn't that fucking crazy? Everything is in the mind. We think everything else is so hard and it's other people. We blame everything. But in reality, we're our own creators in our life, which is crazy. So everything we do, everything we say, everything we act on, everything we think that there's problems out there because of other things, in reality, that's all you. You're the creator of your own life. You project your own problems, you project your own things. Everything you go through is you, not nobody else, you. And everything you want to change begins with you. So it all starts in the mind. What you say, what you think, you need to start being in a higher frequency. And obviously a lot of people are not familiar with that, but you are what you attract, and you are what you think, you are what you bring about, right? So when you start converting your words, because for example, if you start saying, oh, I can't do this, I'm not good at that, what does that tell you? Your mind already clocks it, saying that, okay, we can't do this thing, so we can't figure it out. So you end up not doing that certain type of thing, then you blame it on certain things that it's not working out. Words are very powerful, so be careful what you say that comes out of your mouth, because that's why your mind starts getting all these things, and you don't start trusting yourself, you don't start doing the things you say you are going to do. So it's like 50-50. Your mind is your friend, your mind is not your friend. That's what I'm saying. You can't, everything that your mind tells you, obviously it's powerful too, because every time a little thought that comes in, we let it overpower us. Same goes for our emotions. But when you start thinking a different way and start thinking positively, even in the storm, even when things don't go your way, think positive. Always have certainty. In the end, it always works out. That's what I'm saying. So for the mindset and discipline, they correlate together, but everything always starts in the mind. So start changing the way you think, start changing the way you act, speak, be different from others. Don't be like other people, because they're going through the same things doesn't mean you got to go through the same thing too. You are in charge of your own life. You're not responsible for other people's actions, and you can't change people either. It's on their own time. Everybody has their own mission, their own purpose, and their own destiny that they need to figure out. Like I was saying, the earth is a school. You need to learn how to figure out your life, figure out your purpose. Everybody has a purpose here. It's just all a matter of fact if you're going to pursue it or not. So be different from others. Change the way you think, okay? And it's either listening to my videos, listening to other people, reading, writing your thoughts down. That's all little things that get you to where you want to be in life, okay? So mindset and discipline, they correlate with each other, but discipline is not only about action. It's all about the mentality as well, okay? So whatever you have going on right now, everything that's holding you back, clutter, start with the little things first, because you come first, okay? That's nothing selfish with that. You come first. Make sure you're happy yourself. Make sure you love yourself first before you bring it on to others, right? So anything that you're going through right now that's bothering you, write it down. What can I fix today? What problem is holding me back today? Those are the things you take little steps. Obviously, little by little, you take those steps to knowing more about yourself than other people, because I'd rather know more about me than other people, right? So when you take those time out to really get to know you as a person, everything starts opening up for you. The path of, greatness. Like, I feel good knowing that I'm getting to know myself. I love myself. I'm very confident. I'm very feminine. And I know that I'm attractive. I know that. But when you start thinking like that and having confidence, you'll see everybody around you, they will be attracted by it, or they'll be repelled by it, because they don't like the way that you express yourself, the way that you take care of yourself. It makes them uncomfortable, because they know they have to do the work as well. So when you present yourself a certain way, watch, little by little, people will start fading away, leaving you, because those are old energies. They're not meant to stay with you. So the more you elevate, you'll see negative things. You don't even have to do work. It just does it by itself. Everything will leave for a reason. People come and go. Sometimes people don't stay, and that's okay. Not everything's like a cycle to test you, to make you better, to see if you're actually ready to handle certain things, especially new things coming in your life, the things that you asked for, prayed for. But everything all starts in the mind. First, get to know yourself first. Study yourself. Analyze yourself. All go within. That's how you know more. Go within. Go within your mind. Then you'll start notice the discipline will start kicking in. It would just become naturally, not forced. Okay? That's all I wanted to say. I really wish that this would have been alive, but don't worry, we'll get there. I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one.